Hey everybody. Well, I'm back. It's been a while. Got lots of stuff going on. And I was gonna bring the Camaro in and get going on that. I had it in, did a little bit on it, but ended up taking it back out. We've got a lot of snow this year, and it's been consistently cold, so it ain't melting off. So I haven't had too much time out in the shop where it's semi-warm. But anyway, I'm getting my 350 block back from the machine shop here pretty soon, and I figured to get that built, I want to have an engine run stand. So that's the project I'm working on right now, build an engine run stand. I have a couple of the little engine stands that you could actually, these little commercial ones here, you can actually start an engine on them, but there's nothing set up for any instruments or no radiator, nothing like that. So you can only run them for a couple of minutes, and that's about all. So I'm going with took another one of those and started to get my basic setup, which is this right here. Just my basic dimensions for holding the motor. And started building this so I can put a radiator in the front, instruments and everything up on this side. Of course, it's basically an engine run. I can break in the engine, have a fuel tank, battery, full instrumentation, and getting her going. And also I'm making it so I can take it apart for storage. That's about it. I got it pretty well tacked together here. I made it a little taller on the engine block where the engine sets. I made it a little bit taller so I can drain the oil, get an oil pan underneath it and drain it, and so I can change the oil. I'm going to put it on big heavy casters. You got engine mounts, regular engine mounts coming to put on here. I made it a little bit wider in the back, where the back by the flywheel attaches, where it attaches to the block where the flywheel is. So leaves a little bit more room for the starter, because on these ones here, the starter's real close in there. And so I'll make these brackets. I'll make these brackets a little larger on the other one, so it gives it a little more room. You know, maybe ½ inch total. So got that. Oh, let's see what else. I got the gauges coming in for it. Got a fuel tank. Of course, a start switch and ignition shut off, that type of thing. Got to get a radiator. Not sure what I'm going to use on the radiator for it. This end. What else? Not sure if I'm going to use electric fans or just have a fan on the engine. We'll go with that. I probably go either way depending on the engine that I put on here. Let's see. I think that's about all I got from now. I got to get all these parts fully welded up. I still got to drill the holes. What I'm going to do is to lock these together, I'm just going to drill some holes, weld a nut on there, and then put the bolts in to tighten these up, lock them down. 2 on each bottom, 1 on the top pieces. And these will also be removable here, so you can take it off. You know, you can pull the radiator off and everything on one side, pull the instrument panel off on the other side. So that's about it. Got to get them welded up, get those holes drilled, get the nuts on there, and get it ready, cleaned up, all spruced up, make it look good. And hopefully I'll have the engine mounts. Those should be in tomorrow, I believe. And the bunch of stuff should be in tomorrow. And get her going. So that's the project I got going right now. Also working on, I ordered the upholstery for the Blazer. So I'm going to be getting the seats out of the Blazer and in the shop and get those reupholstered. And we'll go with that when I get them in. Alrighty. So that should do it for now. Remember, like always, don't ever run out of projects. Take care, everybody.